Hey guys, it's Sophie, and today I'm going to be doing the currently reading tag. This tag was originally created by Charlie Renhorse, whose channel and video I have linked below for you. Question 1. How many books do you usually read at once? So for me, I tend to read one book, that's my main book, and then I'll have a fair few others that I am not actively picking up and seeking out, but that I am technically still reading. So at the current time I'm reading Night Film by Marissa Pessel, which is my main book and I'm loving it. But I'm also reading American Psycho in terms of I'm listening to an audiobook, and The Sea by John Banwell, which is just on my nightstand, and when I feel like just having a bit of a break, I'll pick that up and read a little bit. It does really depend on what books I'm enjoying and what kind of mood I'm in really. So sometimes I want to break up a book, sometimes I want to just read that through. But in terms of technically how many books am I reading, normally 2 or 3. And the next question is, if you're reading more than one book at a time, how do you decide when to switch? Is it the certain page numbers? So for me it's just a matter of, as I sort of briefly explained, how the book's sort of going. So The Sea I was reading on its own, I wasn't enjoying it that much, but I still want to carry on with it, so I picked up Night Film to sort of break it up a bit, and hopefully when I go back to it, when I finish Night Film completely, or if I for some reason don't want to keep reading it, which I really do at the minute, then I feel a bit more refreshed and I can get back to it. Question number 3 is, do you ever switch bookmarks midway through reading a book? Yeah. I tend to have bookmarks that I really like using, and I'll stick to them for a while, but then I might just put it down, or I might pick up another book and want to mark it, and then I will just switch, or I'll switch to something I have in my handbag. So yeah, I do switch bookmarks. Question 4 is, where do you normally keep the book you're currently reading? Almost always by my bed, because I will read throughout the day all over my house, but I like to have it there so that if I can't sleep I can just pick it up and read a little bit. Or I always have one on me, always have one in my bag. So yeah, just with me, wherever I am there is a book. And question 5 is, what time of day do you spend the most time reading? So for me it's definitely my evenings. I work a 9-to-5 job, but I normally get in about 8:30, so I do a bit of a longer day, which means I do finish, at 5, and I get to come home, and then I really do have like 5 to 11 where I have free time. I know I've got to eat and organise my house and study and stuff, but that's my free time, so that will be when I read. And then on the weekends it's as much as I can. I have a boyfriend that I see quite a lot of the weekends, so I read around sort of seeing people and social commitments, but I do sort of read any time in the weekends. I quite often get up and read the whole morning. And number 6 is, how long do you typically read for in one go? So for me it's going to be anywhere from 5 minutes to 6 hours. I read whenever I get the chance, and I don't necessarily know how long I'm going to get to. So today I read whilst having lunch in KFC with my brother, and I read maybe 4 pages, but then tonight when I finish this I'm likely to sit down and read for 2 or 3 hours. Number 7, with hardbacks, do you read with the dust cover on or off? So I really like using dust covers because I like marking the pages with them when it's a big fat one and you ruin it, but yeah, I really do like that. I love the fact that you don't carry a bookmark around with you for a bit. It feels quite exciting. But I normally read them off because I carry them around with me so much and they do get damaged. So I'll normally just slip them off and just use them as that. But as I said, if I'm home and I'm not going anywhere, then I read with them on. And question 8 is, what position do you normally use to read? So I don't go to bed to read, I don't lie in bed and read because I just fall asleep. So I tend to sit up in one of the 2 sort of armchairs we have and read there, or I'll sit in the garden and read on one of the garden chairs, and I ought to read more on my rocking chair too. Number 9, do you take the book you're currently reading with you everywhere you go? Yes. Question 10. How often do you update your progress on Goodreads? So the more I update my progress, the less I'm enjoying the book, because I want to mark that I'm getting through it and I'm still doing it and it's happening. If I'm really enjoying it, there might only be 2 updates. It might be just, I'm reading this book, I'm 20 pages in and I'm done. But if I'm not enjoying it, then I'm likely to update every 50 pages or so that I can see progress when it doesn't feel like it. And for who I want to tag for question 11, I tag anyone who's watching my videos. I'm really excited about the fact that people are watching and getting involved, and I love it when more people do, and I really do appreciate your comments and your interacting with me, and I'm getting so much more confident about it and so much more natural, and that's thanks to you guys being so lovely to me on here. So thank you ever so much, and I tag anyone who's watching this video. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon, most likely in my May wrap-up, if not before, and I really hope that you've had a lovely day. Okay, bye bye.